Late night, fellow anime fans, otakus, and weeaboos out there. It is time for another episode of the Anime Source, your source for anime late night Saturdays, the way nature intended it to be. That being said, if I could run Outlaw Star, Cowboy Bebop, Gundam, Sailor Moon, Escaflowne, all those, I would 100% do OG original blocks of Toonami. This is the closest I can do to Toonami. That's why I do this. For me, being somebody who grew up on anime, and in my kids, and all that stuff, but we're going to talk about that shortly. But first, remember that RU Game is... The Anime Source is brought to you by RU Game. The best collectible video game magic, role-playing, anime and manga, and now manga-related items and anime-related items located at 124 North Sunset Drive, Pickle, Ohio, 45356. You can find RU Game on Facebook. You can find the Captain on Facebook, Instagram, and even Blue Sky. Come over and say hello. I'm working on a lot of stuff, but I will still talk to you guys when I do get chance to.
Right here.
And then the vents. You can say hi to the vents.
I like going to Kosai.
And he loves going to Kosai.
Coming on June 3rd.
June 3rd, yeah. So, you also like going to the Anime Cafe too, don't you? Because you got your pizza last time you went, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you got to watch anime while we were hanging out there too, didn't you? So, probably. So, I hope you guys love the way I do the end of the show, because I start off with stuff that's a series and whatnot, and then we work our way into the end of the night with some OVAs and one-offs and stuff like that. But I do have to say, I forgot to tell you last week, we're out of Golden Boy. Golden Boy is done. And I'm trying to find something to replace Golden Boy. I just haven't found it yet. So we're working on that. But we're going to keep bringing you the ones that we'll keep bringing. And then we got one ending this week. But we got some more OVAs coming up, hopefully, TBA. Do you guys like the way I do that, TBA? So you don't know what you're going to see until you see it. You guys really seem to like it on the last Grindhouse on the left this week. So I'm having fun doing this. I really am. But we're going to start this night off with a Space Knight Tekkaman Blade. You can't go wrong with Tekkaman Blade. I love the smooth animation. I love the cool armor designs. And for its time, I think it kicked butt. So here you guys go. Tekkaman Blade, episode 12. And this is Red Horror Evil. Enjoy.
誰かの傷ついた心が孤独な空で燃え上がる愛を知らない瞳が求める闇に隠されたリズム抱きしめながらあなたの気持ちを伝えて理由のない涙がこぼれ落ちる愛は果てしなきバイオレンスこの世界を最後の輝きが包む昨日はいらない Oh, let me see the way Oh, let me see the reason Oh, let me see the way
連合地球歴192年 人類は滅亡の危機に瀕していた。人類の惑星進出の夢を託して作られたオービタルリングは謎の宇宙生命体ラダムによって占拠されてしまったのである。地上に封じ込められた人類にオービタルリングからの攻撃を防ぐ方法はなかった。大地はえぐられ、都市は崩壊し、地球は徐々に荒廃していったのである。
目標はオービタルリングのエネルギー供給の要である4カ所のジェネレーターです。この全てを叩いた時、オービタルリング内のエネルギー供給は完全にストップします。これはラダム銃に決定的なダメージを与えることにつながります。それが今回の作戦の目的です。作戦は2つの段階に分かれます。まず第一陣は陽動です。ラダムの巣とも言えるこの部分、通称クモの巣、ここを徹底的に叩きます。軌道エレベーターから地上軍のキング、宇宙からクイーンが同時に強襲をかけます。ラダム銃たちがこのキングクイーン部隊につられクモの巣に集まってくる。その隙に第二陣がジェネレーターの破壊作戦を行います。
陽動とはいえかなり大掛かりな攻撃をかける必要がある。
第二陣の作戦は宇宙艇部隊4カードが当たります。
そちらの準備の方は？
ああ、順調だと思う。
4カードの各宇宙艇にはパイロット、コーパイロット、歩兵5名、特殊工作兵3名が登場し、一部隊を編成します。残念ながら地球の兵器ではラダム銃に決定的なダメージを与えることはできません。故に第一陣はクイーンとキング隊、第二陣の4カードの攻撃タイミング、正確かつ敏速なる行動がこの作戦にとって必要不可欠なのは言うまでもありません。作戦が成功すればラダム銃へのエネルギー供給は完全に断たれます。ラダムの幼獣にとってはミルクを断たれた赤ん坊にも等しい状況です。オペレーションサンセット、その成功の暁にはもはや地球に降下してくるラダム銃の存在はなくなるのです。
フリーマン、これは決定だ。君の部隊にはクモの巣を攻める陽動作戦を担当してもらう。
主力をおとりにとおっしゃるのですか？
残念ながらラダム銃と五分に戦えるのはテッカマンしかおらんからな。
だとしたら
兵の生還率も考えねばならんのだ。
いいか、この場合注意しなくちゃならないことは一つ。緊急時の回避運動だ。ボードをよく見てくれ。結構様になってるな。
士官学校の出身だからよ。でも堅苦しいのが嫌でチーフと一緒に外宇宙開発機構に入ったらしいわ。
というわけで問題は地球引力圏内での運動だ。自転とは逆方向に加速した場合、
空に上がれるのは20年ぶりか。
おいそこ、話を聞いてないとな。
遠心力を失って地球に落っこちるんだろう。
ああ、
伊達に予備役から引っ張り出されてきたわけじゃないんだからな。
ずいぶん老けた新兵がいると思ったらロートルか。
ロートルでも俺はパイロットだ。いいかひよっこどもよ、スペースパイロットにとって一番必要なものは何だ？
はい、自分はラダム銃の奴らに人間の強さを思い知らせてやります。なんで笑うんだよ。僕はテッカマンを助けてきっと作戦を成功させようって。
頼んだぞ。
おじさん、そのワッツは若いがシミュレーションでナンバー1のやり手なんだぜ。
ああ、これから始まるのは本当の宇宙戦闘なんだぜ、おっちゃん。
自分は子供ではありません。4カードの副操縦士です。
よし、その息で頼むぞ。はい。いいか、一番必要なのは意志の力だ。どんな時にも冷静な判断を下し、どんなことでもやり遂げようとする強靭な意志の力だ。さあ野郎ども、声を出せ。用意はいいか？はい。俺たちの力でラダムを蹴散らすんだ。宇宙を取り戻すんだ。はい。
軍は君たちに陽動部隊に参入してほしいそうだ。無論危険は他の部隊の比ではない。
いいんじゃないですか。
作戦の成功は我々の陽動にかかってるんでしょ。
俺は小細工に回されるよりラダムと戦う方がいい。言ってくれるぜ。そのサポートをするこっちのことも考えてほしいよね。
目覚めの気分はどうだ、テッカマンレベルよ。
さて、日没を拝みに行くぜ。
よし、了解。陽動第一部隊キング作戦開始。おい新兵、空に上がるには若すぎるんじゃないか。
大丈夫であります。同期の人間も司令物名をやっております。
ほう、そりゃ大したもんだ。
はい、オペレーターであります。
なら同期に負けんようにしろよ。頼んだぞ、コーパイロット。
はい。
オペレーションサンセット発動。キング、クイーンとも予定通り行動を開始しました。陽動第一部隊キング、予定より早い地点でラダム銃と交戦に入りました。
第二部隊クイーンはどうした？
ラダムの防空ラインを突破中。
よし、4カードを発進させろ。
ダイヤリーダー発進願います。
あ、ルイスだ。
準備はいいか、少尉。
はい、カーター大佐。
さあ行くぞ。
グッドラックダイヤリーダー。ダイヤ、クラブ、スペード、ハート、4カード無事予定通り発進しました。グッドラックワッツ。 クイーンラダムの防空圏を突破しました。空軍引き続いて防空圏を攻撃。キングラダムと交戦中、進行に手間取っています。
こちらクイーンリーダー、予定ポイントに到着しました。
何度見ても薄っ気味悪い光景だぜ。
こちらクイーンリーダー、これよりジョーカー発進します。
発進しました。
こちらキング、前進できません。何をやっておるのだ。
こちらクイーンリーダー、ラダム銃と交戦に入りました。ジョーカークモノスに突入します。
司令部、こちらキングリーダー。キングへ増援部隊を送り込め。はい。撃て撃て。ヘガヘガヘガ。よーし、タッチダウンだ。初めての本番にしゃ、よくやったよワッツ。
オペレーターが同期のやつで落ち着きました。
早く司令部へ報告しろ。少尉。白書。
はい。
クラブポイントイン。
こちらダイヤリーダー、ダイヤリーダー、部隊の展開終了。
大丈夫かい。
ちょっと緊張したけど、そっちは。
緊張しっぱなしだよ。
オペレーター、報告はどうした。
じゃあミラオの店で。
いつものやつで。
スペード、ダイヤ、クラブ、ハート、4カード各部隊ともリング内に侵入しました。ほぼ予定時刻です。
よーし。
こちらキングリーダー、こちらキングリーダー、撤退の許可願います。
持ちこたえさせろ。増援部隊がじきに着く。ヘガヘガ。
クラブより司令部へ、作業完了まであと10分。
よし、急げ。
クラブ作業完了です。続いてスペード、ハートも終了。
ダイヤはどうした。
こちらキング、 もうこれ以上の転校は不可能です。
こちらクイーン、ジョーカーのタイムリミットが間もなくです。作戦の進行状況を教えてください。
司令部、撤退命令よ。司令部。
キング交代。クイーンはそのままだ。
こちらダイヤリーダー、揚陸部隊ラダムと交戦中。
なんだと。くそ、ダイヤの揚陸部隊を呼び出せないのか。
ずっとやっておりますがまだ繋がりません。
こちらにも途切れ途切れの音声しか入りません。
司令部、作戦状況を知らせてください。
クイーンをダイヤポイントに向かわせろ。
無理です、遠すぎます。
タイムリミットだって言ってるのに。
作戦はどうなってるんだ。
D ボーイの回収を早く。 D ボーイ。
こちらダイヤ、司令部、作業ただいま完了。これより交代します。
よし、急げ。
うわ、来た。
よし、こうだ。
作戦は失敗したのか。オペレーションサンセットね。
なるほど。
ワッツやったな。
楽勝さん、記念写真を撮ってすぐに戻るよ。
こちらクラブ。敵襲です。何者かが。
クラブハート、通信が切れました。な
ぜ。
ワッツ、ダイヤ非常事態だ。
逃げろ、みんな逃げるんだ。
ワッツ、逃げろ、早く逃げろ。
逃げろ、逃げるんだ、早く。追い越された。
なんですか。
よけられしまったワッツ。
ダイさん、あれはそんなテッカマンだ。
わあ！
なぜだ。誰が。
どういうことなんだ D ボーイ。敵の新しいテッカマンがやってきたんだ。
新しいテッカマン。
今度は誰なんだ。ブレード、次は貴様がこうなるんだ。
秋は街中で D ボーイに似た青年に出会う。二人の D ボーイは惹かれ合うように運命の再会をする。次回、宇宙の騎士鉄火マンブレード、宿命の兄弟、仮面の下の涙を拭え。
ナゲットが得になるぞ。
このサクサクで笑顔咲く、みんな幸せ、あのナゲットが得になるぞ。15ピースでハッピーな春を。
ナゲット15ピースが490円、限定ソースも
得になるぞ。
進路についてですが、今日お母様は
共働きというか、
友守りというか、
共守り。
帰ってください。あなたに駅近の戸建ての良さなんてわからないですよね。家族揃って通勤通学したり買い物行ったり、駅が近くなっただけで家族の距離も近づいたんです。私たちの駅近の家、これ以上は一歩も踏ませません。
家族の協力あっての家ですから。
勉強になります。家が家族を強くする。
この野郎。
オープンハウス。
神様、お探しのものはこちらでしょうか。ずっしりデニッシュリンゴでございます。
おいしいけど違います。
ではこちらのコロッケパンでしょうか。うまっ、よかった
けど違います。
超満足。セブンでパン屋さん。
ちょっと
それを、これは後で食べようと思っていた。はい。
So, question of the night. I have taken to the fact I like some sushi. If you would have told me even 10 years ago that I would be going out with my friends, going and eating Japanese, and enjoying sushi, and, you know, I would have been like, you're crazy. I'm not even a fish person. And now I love it. I like a lot of it. Don't get me wrong. I don't like all of it. But again, the Tina likes a lot more sushi than I do, and she don't even like all of it. So, but that being said, I am of the ilk that I believe sushi is an evening food. I cannot eat sushi before like 5 o'clock in the evening or in the afternoon. 6 is best. After 6 o'clock is fine. And I don't know why. Tina's the same way. I know a couple other people that way. I know people who eat sushi for lunch, which I cannot do. I've literally bought sushi to eat for lunch, and I still didn't eat it until hours later. Because my brain will not let me eat sushi early in the day, because I don't feel like it's a lunch food. It is a dinner food. I just have to see where other people stand on this. Maybe I'm weird. I know I'm weird. But maybe you guys can tell me what you think of that. Am I wrong? Is it an afternoon food? Can you have it for lunch? I don't know. I don't feel like you can. Me personally, it doesn't work. You're going to knock stuff over. So, all right. So hope you guys still like Tekkaman Blade. I know some of you do because, you you guys tell me you do. Because now we're going back to Layzner. I really sat down and thought about Layzner over the last 2 weeks. And Layzner for me has a very Robotech Southern Cross, or Geoclimber Mostpedia, whatever you want to say. It has that feel to it. And I've had a couple people agreed, 100%. And a couple people who disagreed. And even the ones who disagree go, well, I kind of get where you're coming from with that one. And I think, I don't know if I'm wrong, but I feel like I'm right. I feel like it has a very Robotech Southern Cross feel, or like I said, Mostpedia. Let me know what you think. Put it in the comments or in the stream. Let me know. So here you guys go. Layzner, episode 11. I was going to go, but that would be silly. So 11, enjoy.
一体何があったんだ。
やめろ、そいつは味方だ。ロリウェイ、この僕のロリウェイ、思うまま走れメロスのように。ロリウェイ、行き先はロリウェイ、遥か彼方の夢を探して。おい、みんな手を貸せ。
あなたたちも手伝いなさいよ。
あの人とみんなを隔てていた熱い氷が溶けてゆきます。
ほら、エイジ、抵抗するな。朝、エイジの足を掴んで。ジタバタするんじゃない、エイジ。よし、しっかり抑えろ、ほら。
でもグラドスの脅威が去ったわけではありません。デビッドもロアもアーサーもいやおうなく戦いの場に引き出されていくのでした。
大丈夫か。結構やってくれたぜ。
みんな無事ね。
もう少しでやられるかと思ってハラハラしたよ。
一発ガツンってきたかったが逃げられちまった。
デビッド、まだ操縦に慣れてないんだから無茶はしないこと。いいわね。
分かってます。
ロアン、何やってんだ。
やっと震えが止まった。
なんだ、ビビってたのか。よく操縦できてたな。
中で休もう。
怒るなよ。ちょっと口が滑っただけだろう。
それにしても敵はなぜ攻撃を中止したのかしら。
わかりません。
いずれにしろこの次の攻撃までお祈りの時間くらいしかないってことね。
ドクターエリザベス。
通信が入ったって本当？
ええ、アメリカ基地をコールする声が飛び込んできたんです。
どっからだ？
わからないの、雑音がひどくて。でも確かに聞こえたのよ。
助かるぞ、助けが来たんだ。
定期輸送船なら可能性はあるわ。通信電波をなんとかキャッチするのよ。
僕がやる。
すると電波妨害は解けたってことになりますか？
グラドスの母艦が移動したんだ。
母艦が移動？
地球への本格的な攻撃が始まったのかもしれない。
こちら無人観測基地応答願います。こちら無人観測基地応答願います。こちら無人観測基地。
隊長、接近中の飛行物体です。
地球タイプの船だな。コンピュータ解析にかけろ。
ゲイル注意。
カルラ少尉、メインレーダーが地球の船を捉えた。
地球の船？軍艦ですか？
可能性はある。
あの船は明らかに火星を目指す軌道に乗っています。
聞いた通りだ。直ちに目標に接近せよ。
了解。方向を指示願います。
ポイント 12.02。推定所要時間は 15.02。プラスマイナス1.10。ただしデータの収集だけだ。
了解。前期目標に向かう。
了解。奴らの目的、規模を知った上で料理してやる。火星基地応答せよ。
やったー。
こちらアメリカ宇宙軍定期輸送船アストロホーク2、応答願います。
やったー。
こちらアメリカ宇宙軍定期輸送船アストロホーク2、応答願います。
アメリカ軍だって船が来てくれたんだ。
応答願います。
僕たち帰れるんだよ。
どなたか応答願います。
静かにして。こちら火星です。アストロホーク2聞こえますか？こちら火星。私は国連宇宙局所属ドクターエリザベス。
通じたのか？女みたいだぜ。
私はロジャー対ドクターエリザベス。君は火星の女神様かい？とってもセクシーな声だ。髪は金髪で目はペルシャンブルーだろ。
ロジャー対。
待った、その前に、
もう
君はミスだろうね。
冗談は慎んでください。たくさんの死者の魂が聞いているんですよ。
たくさんの死者？
私が出る。隊長のダニー少佐だ。まず訳を聞きたい。我が基地もソ連基地も応答がなかった。一体何があったんだ？
米ソ両基地はお互いの核兵器によって一瞬にして滅びました。
なんだって？そんなバカな。
事実です。両基地は全滅です。
きっとソ連のミスだ。
さもなきゃ挑発だ。
違います。きっかけは異星人の介入でした。
何の介入だって？
別の天体からやってきた知的生命体、つまり異星人の介入です。
異星人？
バカな。
信じがたいでしょうけど、これは事実です。
ドクターエリザベス、今すぐ警戒するように言ってください。彼らが攻撃を中止したのはおそらく地球の船をキャッチしたためです。
ダニー少佐、異星人はアストロホーク2をキャッチしていると思われます。警戒してください。
そんな様子はない。それに輸送船とはいえ軍艦だ。武装もしている。
大丈夫だよ。
報告を続けたまえ。
今も私たちは異星人に狙われています。生き残ったのは私と宇宙体験プロジェクトでやってきた少年少女5名、いえエイジを含めて7名。
エイジ？何者だ？
異星人との混血児です。
混血？
今は時間がありません。説明は後ほど。ダニー少佐、大至急全員の救助を要請します。
分かった。ちょっと待て。
やったー。地球へ帰れるぞ。もうこんな赤い空ばっかり眺めてなくてもいいんだ。毎日シャワーが。
エイジは
飛び出していったわ。
出てった？
あいつこれでやっと帰れるんだ。
地球型移送船補足してくれ。
レディー、ポイ、ポイント05、大気圏突入の模様、接触までの推定所要時間、最低 6.00。
よし。
目標不足、ポイント02、レンジ3に突入。
異星人に混血だって？頭がおかしくなったんだぜ。
宇宙精神症候群ってやつだ。
とにかく異変が起こったことは確かだ。その証拠に我が軍も他の基地も全く応答がない。私がシャトルで降りて直接確認しよう。
隊長、まもなく N620 の軌道上に入ります。
分かった。シャトルで降りていく。君たちの位置は？
ハボニス団に近い無人観測基地です。
了解。じゃあ後で。通信はこのままオープンだ。
わかりました。
ヤッホー。もう安心だぞ。みんなで地球へ帰りま。あれ、デビッドたちは？
今頃気がついたの？長生きするわね、あなた。
きっと輸送船を守るために。
でもあんなので言ったら敵と間違えられちゃうんじゃないか？
こちらアストロホーク2。
はい。
今ダニー少佐がシャトルで降下する。
わかりました。それと地球か月へ通信は可能ですね。
もちろんだ。
今すぐ連絡を取ってください。異星人が地球攻撃に向かっています。
地球を攻撃？彼女ボーイフレンドに振られたらしいな。
ガキばっかり相手にしてりゃ欲求不満にもなるさ。
一刻も早く危機を伝えてください。
ロジャー、シャトルスタンバイ。
了解。ハッチ開けます。ハッチロック解除。
なんだあれは。ロジャー、レーダーを見ろ。
何です？
2時の方向。いや、君から1時40分だ。
あれか。拡大してみろ。なんだ、もっと拡大できないか。なんて格好だあれや。ロボットか。
ドクターエリザベス、地球の船に SPT 接近中。警告してください。
ロジャー隊、異星人機動隊が接近中です。防戦してください。
こっちも目標を確認した。任せてくれ。
大丈夫ですよ。彼らプロの軍人ですよ。
でも火星の軍事基地は彼らに手も足も出なかったわ。
それは油断したからさ。
アッシュデルロの2機は小型機を追尾。別名のあるまでそのまま待機。
了解。
残った全員は3回アルファシフトで包囲。全角度からセンサーによるデータを取れ。
了解。
ダニー少佐、敵は3回包囲する模様です。
攻撃用意。ただし可能な限りこちらから仕掛けるな。なんて早いんだ。来てるのか。くそー。一体何のつもりだ。
鈍いやつだ。所詮猿のやることだ。
SPT 急速接近。
何？なんだ？あなたが。
あいつはレイズナー。なんだ？
バックパック表層被弾。
まだか。
そこにとどまったらダメだ。シャトルに当たってしまう。アッシュ、本体と合流しよう。分かった。
こちらダニーだ。敵は5機。なぜか2対3で同士討ちになっている。
少佐は無事なんですか？
無事だ。わけはわからんがとにかく臨戦態勢を取れ。
了解。臨戦態勢で待機します。
第一砲道、第一砲スタンバイ。
第2砲スタンバイ。ミサイル発射用意完了。
まだだ。敵は動かん。
こっちはいつでも OK だぜ。
何をしてやがんだ。
目標は中型規模の輸送艦。エンジンはハイパーゴリック LRD。武器はレーザー砲6門。他にミサイル等を装備。
カルラ少尉。
なんだ？
こうしてみたところ大した武器はなさそうだ。俺に任せてください。
ダル軍曹、命令はデータの収集のみだ。アルファシフトを守りなさい。
了解。へっ、ゲール隊長の命令絶対か。だけど猿相手に慎重すぎるぜ。
敵が動き出したぞ。気をつけろ。慌てるな。破損箇所は R12 から14までだ。閉鎖しろ。了解。攻撃開始。
ダルキ命令違反だ。離れなさい。
なーに、直接データを取るだけですよ。
ミサイル接近。
ノルマめ。くそー、これでもくらえ。初期のレーザーだな。出力は6分の1ってところか。レーザーは効かない。それに速い。ミサイルも撃ち落とされてしまう。直撃すれば大丈夫だ。任せろ。見てろ。
ダル軍曹、データは十分だ。シフトに戻れ。
おもちゃめ、俺一人でぶっ飛ばしてやる。機関部はどこだ？ここか。
SPP 接近。
足か電炉か。シュート。そんなもんにやられるか。なんだ。やったぞ。直撃なら有効ですね。よし。
ダル軍曹、前期攻撃用意。
彼ら上位、例の3機です。
レイズナー、
全機起動せよ。
ゲール中待ってください。攻撃命令お願いします。
一機撃破、一機破損。これ以上の不手際は許さん。
ゲール注意。
直ちに起動せよ。全データの分析が先だ。これは命令だ。
了解。起動します。前期引き上げる。
ロアン、回り込め。わかりました。やめろ。深追いするな。
ミサイル接近中。
やめてくれ。攻撃をやめろ。僕は味方だ。僕は敵ではない。やめろ。そいつは味方だ。やめてください。やむをえん。デビッド、ロアン、引き上げろ。シャトルが降りてるはずだ。ストップ。これ以上は弾の無駄だ。ダニー少佐、ご無事ですか？
ひどい状況だ。我々の基地は巨大な一つの穴だけになっている。何もない。何一つ。
では彼女の言ったことは全て事実だと。
そういうことだ。
異星人。
よく来てくれました、ダニー少佐。
エリザベスです。どうぞ。
さっき騎士の後を見た。未だに信じられん思いだ。
少佐がご覧になったことは全て事実です。
ここにいる以外は全員死んだということか。
あと子供が2人います。それとエイジと。
さっきの話の異星人だな。
僕たちを助けるために戦ってくれました。
彼は味方です。エイジは地球の危機を知らせるために自分の星を脱出してきたのです。
ここ何十時間も生きた心地がしませんでした。これで安心して眠れるんですね。
今まで妨害電波のせいか月とも連絡が取れなかったのです。地球とは連絡取っていただけたんでしょうか？
お前の名前は？
エイジ。アルバトロならエイジアスか。
オーケーエイジ。お前を捕虜として拘束する。
ダニー少佐。
我々 USA 宇宙軍の調査隊がすでに月を出発し途中まで来ているんだ。
じゃあ援軍が向かってきてるんですね。
そうだ。おい、誰かこのテープでこいつの手を縛れ。おい、お前。
僕の名はロアンです。
縛るんだ。
エイジは私たちに危機を伝えに来た勇気ある少年です。また私たちが生きていられるのも彼のおかげです。
バカな。こいつは敵の片割れだ。
敵ではありません。
国連のスタッフらしいな。しかしそういう甘さが結局敵を助ける行為になる。
彼を縛ることは許しません。
話にならん。おい、手を出せ。 脅しではないぞ。抵抗するなら射殺する。知りたくなかったら両手を出せ。
あなたのような人間が地球にはたくさんいるのですか？
何？
全てを武力で解決する野蛮なタイプの人間ということです。
貴様の仲間も地球人を殺している。野蛮などとは言わせんぞ。立
て。ここまでです、少佐。
貴様、そこをどけ。ぶっ殺してやる。
殺させませんよ。
お前たち洗脳されたのか？
私たちは自由な意志を持ってるわ。
お前たち恐怖のあまり分別をなくしているんだ。おとなしくそこをどけ。
ダメだ。エイジは俺たちの仲間なんだ。おいアサ、お前はどっちだ？
クレイジーだ。
拳銃をしまってください、少佐。
よかろう。一時休戦だ。全員シャトルへ乗れ。船へ戻る。
船へ戻るのは危険です。
異星人なら我々の船のミサイルで見事撃退した。心配はいらんよ。
それは違います。
俺は一騎撃破。残りは退却したと報告を受けている。
彼らは小手調べの攻撃で武力の全てを読み切ったはずです。この次の攻撃でおそらく
地球人をなめる
な。冷静な判断です。
だけど援軍が来てるんでしょ？
その通り。さあ時間の無駄だ。ドクターエリザベス。
わかりました。みんなやっと掴んだ地球へ帰るチャンスです。
ドクターエリザベス、今船に戻っては危険です。彼らは必ず攻撃してきます。防げません。
どうしたんだみんな。地球へ帰るチャンスなんだぞ。少々の危険は覚悟してるんだろう。
我々軍人がついているんだ。
行こうよ。一緒に帰るんだ。
ドクターエリザベス。
第二少佐、私には。
俺はエイジと残る。
デビッド。
僕もまだ死ぬには若すぎます。
私も今船に行くのはやめとくわ。
私も残ります。
よし、強制はしない。シャトルで5分待つ。
なあ帰ろうよ。援軍が来てるんだぜ。なあシモーヌ。
遠慮はいらないわ。朝さよなら。お元気でね。
くそー。俺だってエイジを信用してるよ。だけどさ。行っちゃうぞ。いいのかよ。
どうなっているんだあのガキども。
みんながエイジを選びました。生と死を分ける大きな選択。いいえ、みんながエイジを仲間だと考え、仲間として信じたのです。私は叫びたいような、泣き出したいような気持ちでした。
場合によっては命を投げ出すぐらいの覚悟をしてもらわねばならない。
私たちが行くのはエイジが行くからです。
行きましょう、少佐。
あっち
飲んでバニバニバニバニバニバニ、喉にバニバニバニバニバニバニバニ 持ちバニバニバニバニバニバニ気持ちバニバニバニバニバニバニバニバニ気持ちいい気持ちいい飲んで気持ちいいクーレッシュ
デュエリスト諸君、今サンスタートニックシャンプークールバーストがキャンペーンを開催している。クールバーストと踏み出すロード、それが未来となるのだ。行くぞ、アルティメットクールバースト。粉砕玉砕超爽快この爽快刺激を味わうがいい。限定コラボグッズも見逃すな。サンスターこだわりのジャンや購入でプロの味。中華明細はチルドコーナーで。
Okay. So, I hope you like Layzner still, because it's a good older anime.
Chair.
It definitely has that 80s. I think this one could have came to America. As much as I like Tekkaman, I don't know if Tekkaman would have worked, but I definitely feel that Layzner could have worked. All right. We are now diving in to a manga I love and an anime I loved, which I burnt through it all, and I hope it comes back for another season, and that is Go-Go Loser Ranger. Go-Go Loser Ranger. Go-Go Loser Ranger is Power Rangers meets The Boys, kind of. You have their version of the Power Rangers, and you have their version of the Putties, and the Putties are not really bad guys. They get kind of shafted in because at one point they were the bad guys, and you know the Dragon Rangers basically stopped them and basically forced them to basically play evil. So they keep sending them down here so they can defeat them in this arena, and they send them back because they're indestructible. They can't die. Well, this is the story of one of those who infiltrates the Rangers to wipe them out, only to find out that the Rangers are absolute horrible people, especially the Red Ranger. I don't want to give too much away. It is a dark, satirical look at the Power Rangers mythos, and I like it. This is one of my... I can't wait for the next anime to come out, which hopefully we're going to get more. I mean, it does have an ending, but I think it could be more. And I'm going to hopefully start getting more of the manga. I am behind on reading those because I do get a lot of stuff, and this is from one company that I don't have a direct order from. So, Go-Go Loser Rangers. I would tell you, if you like Power Rangers, if you like stuff kind of like The Boys, maybe a little toned down version of The Boys, and deconstructing of heroes, I think that you will love Go-Go Loser Ranger. It is Nagai Haruba, and it is from Kodansha manga, and it is $10.99. I like it, and I hope you guys do too. So that's my manga review of the day. So now me and the Joe were having a discussion about this one. I think that Initial D falls into the slice of life category. I have people who tell me that it falls into the sports anime category. And I'm like, I guess, but I look at it as more of a slice of life. And that is a hill I will die on. And Joe doesn't necessarily, Joe's also one of the ones, well, it's a multi-classed, a multi-genre animes and manga. And I go, well, that's true. But, you know, everything kind of falls into a certain category. Okay. One of my favorite horror movies is Army of Darkness. And it's a comedy. Is it a comedy and horror, or is it a horror with comedy? You go to any video, I would say go to any video store, which they don't exist too much anymore. You go to any place and you would go find copies of Army of Darkness. You would go find it in the horror section. You would not go find it in the comedy section. I think if there was sections, like if you walked into a big anime or manga store and you went, oh, this is mech, this is isekai, this is, supernatural, this is, I think that Initial D would fall into the slice of life category with a sports minor. So that's what I think. So just, let me know. But here you guys go. This is Initial D, and this is episode 12, and this is the FR Killer. Enjoy.
チョイスの仕方がわからないマネキャンバマンラブなんてのんきなやつにラリアート参加マニュアル通りにただ抱き愛がないことに気がつかない窒息する前に叫ぼうぜ Oh in the midnight dream 息さえつけない眠れない街隙も見せずに笑い合って嘘さえセーフティー本当がエンプティー危ないくらいに笑っちゃうNow we got so let's get moving. Let's move into the venue. Let's dive into the fantasy. 広い世界に怯えてる。始まったばかりの Now we go to spin and fuck it beat. きっと輝く around the world. Check to the wall, yo here we go. I know roll at all. 生まれたばかりの旅人。慣れない足取りもまた愛嬌。決めるとこだけがシート。So many people in this world 時に抽象とかもないわけじゃないけどつまんないとこをワープしてこう寿司だけは通し生きてる Love song Never stop 止まりたくない規制になった愛がプライしてもビッグ目指して Sweet the one the sweet beat ビッグゲート不穏はそっちシフトちは導かろう Cause I'm never gonna stop Trick my dream
一なモチベーション全てのシミュレーション逃げてみたってどこでもセーフティーゾーン何かを手に入れて何かを忘れてく世界が壊れても変わらないリスティーシャ誰の手にさえ負えない激しい夢時間さえも今超えてく
コンマゼロ1秒でノックダウン余韻の公式へてこう貫くサウンド誇る前敗者地にハウいくつだけの野良君たち邪魔くさいからしかとしていこうストリーカー去っていくストリートの向こう Something that you know
レジャードリーム続く果てない日も愛も過去も振り向かず受けるあなた輝いているレジャードリーム今も生きている
大好評の太り立つさが緊急復活これぞチキン専門店の本気取り立つたバーガーおかえり
乾燥肌にビオレザボディ
ビオレの泡は何がいい
肌の潤い逃がさない
弱酸性の泡で摩擦レス
かさつく肌に
潤う肌になろう弱酸性ビオレビオレザボディ
売り上げナンバーワン
Okay. So, I hope you like Initial D. I hope you still do. And I do want to hear, what do you believe that Initial D is? Is it a slice of life? Let me know. So, before we get too far, I got the entire run, all 13 volumes on Laserdisc of Vifam 13. Around Vermian, around Vermian Vifam 13. It's all 13 episodes, 13 volumes. All of the each volume comes with a cool poster, a cool little poster, and your inserts and stuff like that. But yeah, I picked this up on a whim. I have not watched it in Jeezy Pete's for I couldn't even tell you how many years. So I'm going to be rewatching this and going through because I mean it's fun. It's got a bit of a Gundam vibe to it, what I remember of it. And the cool part about it is that they sent me, I mean, I got all 13 volumes. I got them for one price. I love it. Look at the design of those mechs. Look at the design of those mechs as you get the light reflecting in there. Yeah. Oh, man. I love the fact these were only like 6,000 yen when they dropped. 6,000 yen. But, which is like $6 American. But they also just sent me a random disc of Moldiver. I'm like, oh, sweet. I have Moldiver, but now I have an extra. Alright. So, we will be, hopefully, we'll see if we can bring these to you later on down the road. That's a work in progress. Yeah. I might be busting out my Laserdisc player and hooking up my projector and having anime nights outside. Or maybe I'll just start doing it at the shop again. So, don't know. But, there's my anime review of the day. And we're going to sneak off and bring you some more Key the Metal Idol. Ah, man. Key, I only have Key on VHS tape. But I do have it. So... man, Key. Oh man, I can't remember how I found Key. I think I've said it before, but now that I think about it, I might be wrong. I think I might just bought an anime collection at one point and found one of the VHS tapes in it, and I watched it and I was like, oh, this is good. And then I had to go back and find more VHS tapes at the time. That's the only thing that's bad about back in the day, because you would get like one tape a month if you were lucky. and then you had to play hell trying to find more if your local store did not get it, or you had to pre-order it. So, but here you guys go. Key the Metal Idol, episode 5. Enjoy.
My son. Beautiful, beautiful son.
Wish I could believe that you care for me that way. Mirror, mirror, speak to me in the night. Don't you think I know this grief can't be cried away? In the tears I cry, I see you, rainy day. Why can't I love you so? Sleep won't come to me. With the eyes closed, the mind has a perfect view. It's just we two lost in your arms. I float away. Don't you know once daylight comes, I'm searching for you. Whoa.
The top story in our news today is a baffling account of attempted suicide and alleged murder. In what was considered to be a death wish, video producer and talent agent Senichi Tamari, age
How
42,
bizarre.
climbed over the
He's the
rooftop
jerk who I
safety
saved you
railing
from
of
that
downtown
time.
building
The
yesterday.
same guy who tried to hire me, remember him?
Noticed Tamari and brought the man's plight to the attention
He's
of
up to nothing but
passersby.
trouble again.
A large crowd soon gathered and panic ensued.
Now
after
it sounds like he's
major
involving the
fight
general
rush hour
public
traffic.
in his schemes.
Tamari, who was discovered an hour later,
Darn it,
in
I'm
serious
late.
shock, was taken into custody by police and delivered to a
Key?
nearby hospital. A cameraman
Key?
from the talent agency operated by Tamari was found dead
Hello?
near the rear entrance to the building.
You ought to take it easy and stay home
The man's
today.
death is
We'll cook dinner
connected to
tonight.
Tamari's suicide
We have to
attempt
talk,
and
too,
are speeding up the
okay?
investigation. The
And for
victim's
change,
name is
could you
being
please keep a
withheld
light on in here at
notice
night?
to his next of
Yes,
kin.
Sakura.
A twist of the story involves
If
a
you
woman
want to
at a
wash your
Nashville
clothes,
restaurant
go
in the
ahead.
building. During the confusion, she accidentally fell
You
over
can wear
a
any of my
table and
stuff while you're
luckily
doing
landed on
that.
the awning 15 feet
Bye-bye.
away. Employees and
He
patrons
understands.
rescued the woman without incident. Coming up later in the news, sleep deprivation or caffeine overload.
Did Mr. Tamari not fall? No, but that cannot be because Key does not understand. Grandfather, Key's head must be broken.
Well, Mio, how are you? It's me. Mio, just rest. They removed the rose. Try to relax, my dear. Enjoy this little vacation while you can. You want back on stage, you say? Of course, you have no choice. The recording session for your new song is coming up, and not to mention that your last concert tour for the year will be starting soon.
So you're ready to sing again. The show must go on. You touched me. Don't ever do that. Doctor, will she last?
She last? Well, yes, sir, she'll live. She needs to rest, recuperate, an early retirement, a little convalescence, and I'm sure she'll have a full recovery.
I didn't ask if she'd recover. I want to know if she can withstand our schedule.
Mr. Ajo, I can no longer...
A sudden attack of ethics, Doctor. You were the one who sought me out and begged to handle this intriguing samples case. You didn't have misgivings at the time.
I know. But I realize that we can't play God. There are boundaries we shouldn't cross.
If you don't want to play God, then play the devil. It would fit the theme, since Miho believes that I'm evil.
Are you religion?
I suppose you could call me that. Yes, I am that. Religion is calling.
Then, goodbye.
Huh?
Sakura said not to let your type in.
Damnation, don't be so critical. Mankind needs a solid theological belief, but you have valid concerns, and you should be very careful. Heed my warning. Defy the temptation of insidious cults. They'll draw you in and rip you right off down to your ass hairs. They're only deceivers. Oh, wait. I thought that I recognized you. You're the woman who fell from the building when that suicidal nut hauled you over the edge.
Then it was you?
Huh?
How did you use your religion that time?
Why, I prayed for you and the man who tried to jump. Yes, I did. I sent my prayers asking for your safety. Good. I'm glad you reconsidered, because I assure you I've been extensively trained. I can summon true believers as easily as giving the word. They'll come from all over the country. 20, 30,000.
Not a single blurb about the concert anywhere.
On TV?
Not even a mention in the noon tabloids. Weird. I've been calling production since this morning, but
Don't bother. You're spinning your wheels. It's an information shutout. But hey, that's nothing new. This sort of thing's been going on for the past few years. Outside of her concerts and CDs, the world doesn't have a clue who Miho is.
You're awfully calm.
Why not?
Why not? Because you're the Miho fan club president. You ought to be showing some concern. I'm beside myself. All the worry and the dread. Miho, my poor Miho.
Please stop. What gets me is that weird voice I heard. Huh?
Very well. So you're a robot. I serve as a holy messenger here for the snake god, living incarnation of the golden snake. I'll tell you the entire story. Here, eat.
This?
Great, isn't it?
Is that all?
Well, yeah.
But it's not enough. You can't make out that it's a song.
Hey, at least I got that much. Switching the DAT recorder on was the best I could do under the circumstances.
Well, couldn't you have used the line feed?
No, you could hear it when the power was turned off. It's strange. It was some sort of unknown power. It only came through on the computer speakers. It didn't affect either the TVs or the stereos.
Well, something came of this. At least we found out we can record the phenomenon.
We? Now suddenly we're sharing the credit? Whoa, listen to this. Ajo Heavy Industries has given up development of bipedal robots. Ajo as in...
Yep, the same one that owns Miho's production company.
Come on. You have to know more.
No, I don't.
What a pitifully foolish and shallow creature man is. To these deficiencies I can personally attest. When I first ascended the mountain, I did so with the intention of dying, but with the truth of hunger and thirst comes greater awareness. I tried to return, but I became lost, and by the fourth morning I was too weak to stand. Suddenly before me appeared...
Hey, you dumbass! Get a dog and chain!
Mr. Tataki?
The creature fixed its gaze on me, and I realized it must have read my clouded mind. The horrible adder then raised its head and struck out at the exposed flesh of my ankle. I felt the bite as its fangs penetrated. I felt death.
I wonder how and why Key started to fantasize that she was really a robot.
Who knows? I think it's because her grandfather was submerged in robot research ever since Key was little. Just imagine growing up around that.
There has to be more to it than simply being raised in that environment. She's suffering from a serious delusion, and that must be the result of some direct cause. Like maybe Key was traumatized by something associated with robots when she was too young to remember it.
Well, she's acted this way for as long as I've known her, ever since we met in junior high school.
So, the two of you have been friends for quite a while then?
The first time I saw her, I thought she was just a very weird girl. She never talked to anyone and no one ever talked to her. She had no friends. No one really bullied her. They completely ignored her.
So you felt sorry and went to talk to her, am I right?
No, nothing so noble. I was alone too. I hated my classmates.
Well, I think you're a nice person, Miss Chikawa.
My name's... I give up. But Key is a girl who has to be looked out for. I'm afraid if she's left by herself, she'll disappear. You listening?
What?
When I came to, I expected to be wavering between life and death from the venom in my body. But instead, I found myself looking out over a vast desert, and a man was sitting across from me. He was naked, and a golden glow emanated from his body. A large golden snake was draped over his shoulders and down his chest to the hip. It seemed to me the glowing man and the golden serpent were one. And then he spoke very quietly. It is I who preside over the heavens and the earth. I am the omnipotent entity you have come to know as God.
Mr. Wakagi really told you that he was Key's bodyguard?
He wasn't joking.
Well, he is very protective of her. Because Key's always been anemic, whenever she'd collapse, Mr. Wakagi would show up out of nowhere and carry her home.
It's kind of spooky.
Everyone said it was spooky. People used to wonder if he was lurking nearby, watching Key from the shadows. But he's a very nice guy. Very kind. In fact, I used to talk to him at Key's house. Actually, he worked for Key's grandfather. He was Dr. Mima's assistant.
Then you'd think he'd be way too busy to watch Key all the time. Does he have other duties?
Yes. According to Key, Mr. Wakagi can monitor the radio transmissions from her head, so he can watch her from anywhere at all.
Yeah, right.
Maybe it is all nonsense. Or perhaps Key is
a robot?
I know, it's far-fetched. But when Key got into trouble yesterday, he mysteriously appeared out of thin air. Didn't he?
No. It wasn't like that.
Why don't you tell me exactly what happened? When I try to ask her about it, she says that she doesn't remember anything.
Well, I can't. I mean, it's hard to explain. I don't understand it. A freaky day. It was so surreal. Something momentous is about to happen to her, and we're going to witness it. I don't know what's going to occur, but somehow I sense that it will. Ugh, I feel like it's all my fault. If I hadn't invited her to the concert, then everything might be okay. Ugh, if I'm rambling, I apologize.
You can't blame yourself for what went on. Where else will 30,000 people gather? You'll draw a crowd like that if you're a top idol singer. We can joke about it, but Key, she's dead serious. She's become obsessed with being popular and wants to be like Miho.
Huh?
I know I can't stop you from worrying about Key. You seem intent on helping her with her problem. I hope you can wake Key up to reality and to free her from this delusion.
Aren't you gonna help?
Mr. Tataki, if Key's dream comes true, and in her mind she finally becomes human, what about our lives? Will they stay the same?
Sure, why not? Once Key begins living like a normal person, she'll be happy. Then I'll be happy and you'll be happy. Sounds like a happy ending to me.
Happy? Sounds nice. I wish I could be.
What are you saying? You're not?
It's funny. I never thought about it before. Gee, maybe I did used to be happy.
Used to?
I was until she came.
Hey, wait a minute.
Come on, lighten up. I'm only joking. I can play around with Key like that, and she knows I'm just kidding.
Looks like a storm is brewing.
Now that I've enlightened you, how about it, eh? Won't you pray to the Golden Snake King and beg mercy for the suffering masses of the world? Then all of your wishes are sure to be fulfilled. All right. You're not what you appear to be. Why would grown men put their lives at stake for a little lost rabbit like you? And there aren't just one or two of them, are there?
She's gone.
Gel recharge complete. Increasing liquid temperature. Minus 176. 165. Minus 160. 155. 150.
Control system normal. Motor system normal.
Sir, the head has located her. Not Sakura, the Mimo girl. Ready to begin?
Just a few minutes. My son is yawning with boredom. He grows impatient with waiting. Why don't you let him go play now?
What? You found religion?
Yes, Key thought it was interesting.
Did you buy into it?
Key did not. You told Key not to.
I can't look after you in these matters. Religion peddlers are tenacious. Even if you turn them down, they keep coming back like a bad penny. They eventually wear you down, hit you up for donations, and milk you dry.
He seemed to be a good person. Do not worry about Key. Key is fine. He told Key that he prayed for her safety yesterday, and that was why Key survived.
That's an obvious lie. You were saved by Mr. Tataki. The two of you could have plunged to the pavement, but you managed to forget the whole damn thing. Honestly, Key, you will never become human at the rate you're going.
But Key must.
And let's face it, can you realistically find 30,000 people who want to know you?
Key will. That is why Key came to Tokyo.
Well, if that's what you really want, you're gonna have to get off your butt and work for it. If you want to be a big star like Miho, you have to pay the price. Attend auditions. Practice your singing with a karaoke machine.
Casey's.
Just watching videos or going to concerts won't help you reach your goal. And Mr. Tataki, you rely on him far too often.
Do you suppose so?
Well, of course, Key. He's a busy guy. You should leave him alone.
He finds time to listen to Key.
Oh, please. Don't believe he takes that robot story seriously. You have no idea what he really thinks about you, do you? You shouldn't tell people you're a robot. No one's ever gonna think it's true. Even in junior high, everyone thought you were a nutcase.
But then Key will be alone.
You've got Mr. Wakagi. Didn't you two come here together?
No. Tomoyo is here in Tokyo?
Key, I've been thinking. You should consider staying with him while you're here.
Key causes trouble for you.
I didn't say that.
You wanted to talk.
I've already said what I needed to.
Key understands.
Anacho. Foolish old man.
Damn it! How dare you! I'm your father!
He is controlling! Don't take it out on the site, boss!
Wait for me. I won't fail to bring her back this time.
Key thanks you for your hospitality.
Oh, Key, this is all your fault.
You really shouldn't treat Dad like that.
You're back!
Would you say that a girl alone on her own should struggle quite so hard? Is it fair that a girl like you never knew should be asked to atone? Would you say, hey, my life's not meant to be this way? Would you, pretty please? If that's so, if giving up's the point of being grown, I'd rather make believe. You don't know just how long that I've been watching you. You don't know how I wanna be the one who's here for you. Now don't you dare say you'll go away. I'm telling you I mean to stay. All your tears, all your cries and sobs, I'll be waiting to kiss away. And when your thoughts keep you awake, just a call is all it'll take. You know you've never had a pain that didn't go first through me. No matter what it takes, I'll be here for you.
Key is not a god at all.
You haven't forgotten. Your heart is masking your memory.
Key cannot. Key has no such power.
When you stood in the doorway, dripping wet, I'd have sworn a light was shining down upon you.
Tell Key, please. Tell Key what to do. Before Key breaks down and dies, what should Key do?
あれ？
実は浮き足立っています。早速参りましょう。ゲートウェイの向こうへ。ここでは100年先の未来に向けた様々な実験が始まっています。
あれは？
ここは新たな文化を創造するミュージアムですよ。
ぐるぐるしている。
この街がいい未来の玄関口になれるといいのですが。
高輪ゲートウェイシティグランドオープン。
伝統と未来の共存、完成ですね。この街も。
いえ、ここから始まっていくんです。
変わらないものなんてない。でもだから面白いのかも。
それを楽しむのが贅沢なのさ。プレミアムをもう一度始めよう。一新ザ・プレミアムモルツ。一新急にカッコつけすぎである。
Okay, so I brought you Key. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope you're ready. Because, for the simple fact, this is the Gatchaman OVA, number 3, the last one. I love the updatedness of it. I love the animation. And there is the only thing I really dislike about this is there's only 3 technical episodes. That bums me out. When this box set came out in the mid 90s, or maybe 2000-ish there here in America, I fell back in love with Gatchaman. I remember watching this and like, oh my god. So, and yes, I grew up on Battle of the Planets and Eagle Riders and stuff like that. The very toned down version of it. And then I started finding the Gatchaman, Super Ninja Science Team Gatchaman. And all because of watching this OVA series. And I can't say enough. I thought it was one of the best that they had done. I think it was a great way to update the team and update the artwork and update the storyline. And I don't think you can go wrong with it. So here you guys go. This is Gatchaman OVA 3. Enjoy.
What you're looking at now
Eagle Leader,
is an
this is
image of the
G2
giant
calling. Do you read me?
mechanism
This is Eagle Leader.
in the
We're
middle
not
of
supposed to
every
be on this
city
frequency
without
unless it's an emergency.
How long are we supposed to do nothing while Galactor's on the offensive?
I don't want to make a move until Red Impulse finishes their assignment. Follow your orders and maintain radio silence.
Wait a minute, Ken. Ken!
Every city's residents were evacuated to other countries, so apparently people are going to...
Better start talking, scumbag.
You've been under surveillance for a while. We suspected you might be part of the Science Ninja team. Then we intercepted a transmission from this area and identified the frequency on a special bandwidth used only by our enemies. We followed the signal to these map coordinates. You're completely surrounded. There's no way to escape.
You think so, huh?
This is Aerial 5, Unit 21, please respond. Unit 21, this is Aerial 5, do you read me? Has the target been eliminated? Over.
What happened to your unit? Well, he took us by surprise, sir. I'm the only one who made it out alive.
Quick, get on board. He might still be around somewhere. He won the battle, but he won't win the war. Once the project's underway, he'll be eliminated with the rest of his species.
The third object to make an appearance.
I'm afraid there are more. We've discovered 4 so far, all in major population centers. Their purpose is unknown.
All attempts to determine their interior structure have failed. Sensors can't penetrate the force field, so we can't make an informed evaluation. Every time our troops approach, laser fire pushes them back.
What's happened to the people who weren't crushed when they landed?
Where are the survivors? They scattered in panic after they recovered from the initial shock of the attack. We've been putting as many of them as we can in temporary buildings, but we're about to run out of resources for them. Each additional wave of refugees puts more strain on law and order. We're approaching complete chaos.
On top of all that, intelligence has learned of another disturbing development. The Hunter Alliance seems to be mobilizing its forces for a preemptive strike against our affiliated nations.
So this escalation of hostilities has been coordinated by Galactor? No question, but how do we mount a decent defense? If we commit our forces against one threat, we'll be completely exposed to an attack by their alien mechs.
Listen, you're approaching this from a defensive posture which plays right into the enemy's hands. We should take the battle back where it belongs, to the enemy's home court. Red Impulse is out there right now trying to locate Galactor's headquarters.
That's a waste of time. If you'd blown the base to pieces, it wouldn't matter.
What do you mean, Paddock?
Simply that we're too advanced to be beaten by you. The bottom line is, we're always a step ahead.
What? It can't be.
Ah, yes, Doctor. I see you recognize me now. I borrowed Commander Paddock's consciousness to deliver my message. I'm Berkatze.
Guards!
Don't be foolish. Imprisoning Paddock's body would be a useless gesture and have no effect on me.
Now listen, your strategy has failed. Red Impulse and his squad have all been eliminated. Soon we will do the same to your science ninja team, and then nothing will stand in our way. If you understood your situation, you would stop this resistance and welcome our dominance over your species. Of all the people in this room, Doctor, I'm sure you understand what I mean.
I'm afraid not. You'll have to be more precise.
It goes back 3 million years. That's when our master leader X first passed through this solar system and stopped on your planet. He found an unspoiled environment in the grip of an ice age populated by rudimentary life forms. He examined this world, then moved on. And he left us a powerful gift. The prophecies in all the books of your ancient cultures foretell a time of human Armageddon. A time when great armies rise to destroy civilization. And I'm afraid that time is now, Dr. Nambu.
You're saying that time has come?
Well, let me answer that by talking about the objects causing you so much concern. We've now devised a system to transform the biosphere of this planet. From the 4 positions we occupy, we can control every physical phenomenon that affects the makeup of the Earth. We can increase the intensity of airflow and generate windstorms. We can change the course of the ocean currents and create huge tidal waves. And we can cause violent earthquakes which will tear the land apart and sink whole continents. Cross us and you'll get Armageddon.
No, I don't believe it. Such powers are reserved for the likes of gods.
I don't have time to debate that right now. Listen well. You must meet all of these demands if you wish to survive.
Capitulation will be unconditional and must take place within 24 hours.
Fail us,
and we attack. We will begin to generate a series of natural disasters that will rip apart every landmass on your planet. The loss of human life would be unimaginable. According to figures, only 1/5 of the population would survive.
As proof of our power, we will turn the city of Tangier into a pile of steaming rubble. Gaze upon your future, gentlemen. The human race obliterated before your very eyes. This is the price you will pay for your arrogant presumption of being the masters of the universe. As you can see, we are as advanced beyond you as you would be to bacteria. Surrender immediately. To resist us any further will invite catastrophe. Admit it, gentlemen, the human era is over. What you have just witnessed is just a sample of what we're prepared to do to win this fight. If everyone in the human race must die to reach our goal, then so be it. We have conquered many worlds before this one, and will conquer many more before we are done. Our destiny is to build an empire dominating this galaxy and beyond. Your world is simply one more prize to be acquired.
While there's breath left in me, they won't get this planet. We can still beat them. We have one last hope.
They're too powerful.
You forget, Director Anderson. They still haven't defeated our ultimate weapon. The Science Ninja Team. Gatchaman.
Bird, go!
multiple bogies approaching from the west. It's the biggest formation I've seen yet.
Damn, Joe. How can he not report for such an important mission?
Take it easy. Whatever his reasons, they must be good. He never slacks off.
Everyone pay attention. We don't have time to discuss it. We'll have to be twice as sharp to make up for his absence.
So the Science Ninja Team thinks it can take on the whole battalion. Well, I have a surprise for you. It's a suicide mission. All ships open fire on the God Phoenix! Give it all you got! Close ranks. We're going to attack in formation. Ah! Let's move. All fighters reform for the double snake maneuver.
It's a giant snake.
Right. Let's fall back and look for an opening. There's gotta be a weak spot somewhere in that machine's armor.
Look at those cowards run. They know they're beat. Time to clip those birds' wings. Constrictor maneuver. Engage! Ha! We got them! Deploy subships. Make sure that bird's down for the count. Once Katsei discovers I've destroyed Gatchaman, I'm sure he'll promote me.
Hey, what was that?
Commander, our search parties have found the Phoenix.
Go on.
It's dead in the water, crippled and lying on the sea bottom. I gave orders to surround it and keep it under constant surveillance.
Good. Give it one last shot. All ships torpedoes away. Ha-ha! Good work. We've deep sixed the Science Ninja Team. I have some great news, sire. I've just put an end to the Science Ninja Team.
Excellent, Commander. Leader X will be pleased. You must return immediately to Kurakaram. In 20 hours, our Biosphere project will activate. If you have not taken cover by then, you will perish.
Sire, recall all snake fighters at once.
I trust you bring good news, Katsei. Your mission has already suffered serious delays in implementation.
Everything is back on schedule. At long last, all of our dreams are about to be fulfilled. The final impediment has been removed. Troops report the Science Ninjas are vanquished. It won't be long until humanity kneels before us.
And not a moment too soon. It has been nearly 3 million years since I stumbled upon this world. Life on this planet was still in its infancy.
Only the simplest organisms inhabited the oceans and land masses. I sowed the seeds of biological advancement, and it flourished. Now the time for harvest has arrived. I traveled the universe in those 3 million years, and I returned to find a world in chaos, where pollution and war has nearly destroyed the environment and brought the planet to the edge of annihilation. This is the bitter fruit of my labor. The time has come for a new world, Otakus, with Galactor as humanity's masters. Use your reign of supreme authority over this planet and destroy all those who would not submit.
I bow before your wisdom, my lord, and accept your commission. Soon now the earth shall be mine.
This looks like the beginning of the end, Dr. Nambu. I have some bad news. Katsei just sent word that he has destroyed the Science Ninja team.
Yes, I was expecting that call.
I beg your pardon.
This was all planned out several weeks ago. An operation codenamed Phoenix.
Why weren't we informed?
I was worried about leaks coming out of this organization.
What happens if it fails?
I'll discuss that option if and when it comes to pass. Until then, trust in my team's abilities.
Good. The first step went like clockwork. Galactor thinks we've been destroyed. The next few hours will determine success or failure and the fate of the planet. If Dr. Nambu was right, then the Galactor ship should be on its way back to its home base. Once we land, we'll need to neutralize its environmental destruction system. It'll be harder without Joe, so we'll have to compensate. Just remember, team, we'll have very little time to pull this off before their weapon goes active.
The upper reaches of the Himalayan mountains. Galactor's headquarters must be tucked away here somewhere. I don't see any sign of any structures.
Incoming craft attention. Transmit approach code.
Roger. Transmitting code now.
Transmission received. Welcome to Cross Karakarum. Continue heading and approach through gate 30.
Roger.
A hologram hides their base.
Transformation power grid at 50% and rising. Energy charge at 75%, 3 billion kilobars.
I presume everything here is proceeding as planned?
All systems green, sire. The United Nations forces have not mobilized.
It must now be obvious to them that opposition is futile. It won't be long before Nambu comes back begging for mercy. Now, transfer all command functions and prepare to evacuate. Make sure no one is left behind. We will ride out the storm in our great arc.
Galactor comrades, commence our boarding procedures. Transfer all functions to online remote and board immediately.
I have to find some way to stop them before they activate that weapon. I can't pull this off alone. Eagle 1, come in. This is G2. Do you read? Can you hear me? No good. Where are they?
Are you down there? Why aren't you on board the Ark? Could it be because you're planning some kind of sabotage?
Busted.
My compliments on your ability to infiltrate our secret headquarters. But your apparent victory is clipped your wings and trapped you here, bird boy. There's no one to help you. Red Impulse has been destroyed and your ninja team, they're all dead.
Huh?
Anyway, that's the word on the street. But I find it unlikely you made it through our security net on your own. So they must be here. Tell me where they're hiding, Ninja, and I'll spare your life.
Sorry to disappoint you, pal. There's nobody with me here. I came all alone. But if I'm toast, I plan to take as many of you with me as possible.
Kill him!
Move and I'll blast a hole between those big pointy ears.
Don't be ridiculous. I won't be threatened by a lowly human like you.
Well, this lowly human is just about to have his revenge. This is for the murder of my parents!
Are you having trouble, Ninja? I'm right in front of you. What's the problem?
Damn it! He's done something to me.
Those needles are tipped with a highly toxic and deadly human nerve-freezing agent. An ordinary man would be rendered unconscious by now. You possess an impressive will, but the poison will knock you out soon enough.
Now, bird, go, Condor!
I knew you were no ordinary bird, but I'm surprised you're part of the SNT. Perhaps now you will be more compliant. Where are your friends hiding, Ninja?
Finally, the base at Cross Karakarum is in sight. Transmit the secret passcode.
The base has rejected the passcode, Commander.
What? Impossible. Try again.
Commander.
Lord Kotse, what's the meaning of this?
A survivor of the Science Ninja team infiltrated Cross Karakarum base.
But there's no way. We blew up their ship and they were all inside.
Apparently not all, Commander. One may be on your ship. I want him found.
As you wish.
Something's wrong. Maybe we've been detected.
Scatter!
You can't hide, Gatchaman. We know you're in here. You might as well reveal yourself.
Are you here to kill me?
Far from it, boy. I'm here to save you. We need some help blowing this place up.
You're the Red Impulse.
We infiltrated this place many days ago.
What's happened to the Science Ninja team?
They're alive and on their way. But we have to destroy the hologram generator, or we won't be able to breach Galactor's communication barrier. I only hope they haven't been discovered yet.
Flush him out! Open fire! Hold it a minute. All right, Ninja, have you had enough? We can go on with this game as long as you want, but sooner or later we'll take you down. So why not face us and get it over with? Let's see how brave you really are. So you did survive.
I would come back and track you down even from the depths of hell to put an end to your evil Galactor plot.
I was able to recover and partially repair your communicator bracelet. The audio is out, but you can send a coded call sign to your team. Transmit your sign and guide Gatchaman to the environmental weapons control room. You work on destroying their electrical grid, and my team will work on destroying the base. Well, all right. If it works out, we may put an end to this threat once and for all.
If you're prepared to fight from hell, I'm sure I could accommodate you, Gatchaman.
Drop your weapons. No sudden moves here, or he gets it. Let's land this ship and we'll talk about what we do next.
It won't work. Unless we can prove to Katse you're dead, security won't let us land. Shoot him! Kill me if you have to, but don't let him out of here alive! That's an order!
Dang, sis. I think you went a little overboard.
So, it appears you all survived.
Catch, fish face!
Huh? Whoa, 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 whoa. They tricked me with a dart.
You fell right into their trap. It's bad enough that you let them escape, but you also led them straight to our headquarters.
Forgive me. I had no idea.
You will pay dearly for this error. But first, I want you to go after the S&T. Do not allow them to reach Cross Karakara.
Scan the mountains and valleys. If they made it down, they can't get very far on foot. Use the hyper laser and scorch the area! Hot wings for dinner tonight! What was that?
It's impossible!
The Phoenix rises from the ashes.
I warned you once before that in order to destroy Galactor, we would come back even from hell.
That first Phoenix must have been a dummy. Well, I won't be fooled twice.
Ken, they're gonna ram us.
Ryu, go into overdrive. Pedal to the metal. We're gonna blast right through their ship.
Roger!
You will always be my boy. Farewell, Ken.
Hey, what happened?
I think that's Galactor's headquarters, Ryu. I'm receiving a signal.
Yeah, me too!
It's gotta be Joe, and it's coming from somewhere inside that base, Ken!
Well, he must have been there the whole time he's been missing.
We have to track him down. Ryu, follow that transmission no matter where it leads.
Our hologram system has failed, and the God Phoenix is headed straight for the base!
Focus fire from the defense batteries and roast me some bird!
Brace yourself, guys.
Everyone, prepare for impact.
We're gonna have a warm reception.
Gatchaman has penetrated our security perimeter! They're headed straight for the control room, sire!
Intercept them in the corridor! Protect this power source with your lives!
Joe! He's hurt!
Joe!
You're right?
You were all running late and I got bored. So I put on a little show of my own. Hope you don't mind too much.
There's a pretty stiff penalty for flying out of formation.
If we make it out of this place in one piece, Ken, I'll be willing to accept an official reprimand. By the way, your father asked me to give you something.
Regeneration system maximum power. Preparation complete.
Good! Now there's no need to put off the big show. Transformation system power vectors on!
Transformation power levels approaching maximum.
Leader X, the moment has arrived. Victory is finally at hand. Katse! Who's there?
We finally meet face to face. You won't escape us now.
What do you hope to accomplish, Gatchaman? You've arrived too late, it's over.
What do you mean?
The system has already been activated. Very soon, all vestiges of civilization you puny humans have created will be purged from the face of the earth. Then, after the planet has returned to its prehistoric roots, we will build a new, more progressive culture and construct a utopia on Earth. These plans were in place long before your pathetic race was conceived. Interference will only serve to delay the inevitable.
Yeah? Well, I don't accept that! Damn, he slipped away.
How dare you remove my
sacred mask? You have no respect for someone more advanced than yourself. You leave me no choice but to administer punishment.
Stop it! Leave them alone!
I bet you have a little more respect now.
Bird boy!
Do you really believe that cheap parlor trick can defeat me? Goodbye!
This blade will always protect you. Trust in your abilities.
This is for you, Dad.
When you destroy me, you destroy yourselves. Your surrender would have shown respect for a civilization far older and more advanced than your own. Your evolution was initiated by Leader X when he visited this planet 3 million years ago. Galactor has been the root of every aspect of your civilization. But alas, I'm tired now. This mortal coil grows weak. Humanity has no reason to continue for millions of years. It has nothing to offer but waste and futility. Now, come let us witness the waning minutes of the world together.
My lord, I am ready to go. Let us all feel the power of your judgment.
Attention Science Ninja Team. The Earth is about to be destroyed. The Galactor system has not been deactivated. You are the only ones capable of stopping it. To shut down the system, you must destroy the Galactor core. It's not going to be easy, so I want you to pay close attention to the next image I'm about to show you, team.
What is that big ugly thing?
Look closely. What you're looking at is the Galactor core. The thing that appeared on Earth 3 million years ago and manipulated human history. I've been waiting for it to reveal itself. I authorize you to use the Super Bird missile, but we only have the one shot, so there's no room for error. I'm counting on you, Science Ninja Team.
Launch the Super Bird missile! Fire! For the future of humanity!
but it could have been over. Reach now
take your comrade by the hand. A fever's on the land, and we gotta go. Let's fly, soaring to the light. Never say die. Oh yeah, try with all your might. Let's fly, leave the pain behind. Spinning me low, ready to go. Far off, in a world beyond the sky, where all creation lies, fortunes are turning. So fear not, there are answers yet to find. The key for humankind that we gotta learn. Let's fly, soaring to the light. Never say die. Try with all your might. Let's fly, leave the pain behind. Spinning me low, ready to go. Together we go, together we go. Wherever we go, wherever we go. Wherever we go, wherever we go. We're never alone. Towering high, see the towering high, like a wing in the sky, a wing in the sky. My comrades and I, oh my comrades and I, we're never alone. Let's fly, soaring to the light. Try with all your might. Try with all your might. Leave the pain. Together we go, wherever we go. Let's fly, soaring to the light. Soaring to the light. Try with all your might. Try with all your might. Leave the pain you knew. Together we go, wherever we go. Let's fly, together forever. Yeah, soaring to the light. Soaring to the light. Try with all your might. Let's fly. Never say die, never say die. Leave the pain you knew. Together we go, wherever we go. Let's fly, soaring to the light. Never say die.
レイトも日清。
日清冷凍ラージャオ担々麺は
ごまが濃いかもね。ごまが濃いかもね。ごまが濃いかもね。ごまが濃いかもね。
水かけレンチンで簡単新調理ガチ濃厚ごま体験日清ラージャオ担々麺。
ハッピーバースデーディア12月1日がやられて特典が充実してて何かと安心なソネット。ハッピーバースデーソネット。
ソニーグループの感動を届けるネットソネット30周年。
So,
I just got a Blu-ray box set called Codebreaker. I have no idea what this is about. I picked it up on a whim, got it come through the store, and I have basically kind of looked at the back, but we're going to give it a go here soon. Because to be honest, I am running out. I can't say I'm running out because I do have Crunchyroll, and then M-Asian and stuff like that is popped back up, and I still watch stuff on
that's weird.
Disney Plus. I still watch stuff on Netflix. And because right now my one I was watching and I really like, I watched I burnt through it in heartbeat, which was The Witch and the Beast. Love that anime.
I recognize that.
I'm gonna have to go.
Who is that?
I don't know. I think his name's Ray. Like I said, I just got this, and I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm gonna watch it. Because sometimes you just gotta risk it, and you gotta try something new. Yes, Vifam was something I watched years upon years ago, probably in passing, maybe a couple episodes here and there. I found the Laserdisc, jumped on it, picked them up. Codebreaker, I got it in at the shop, decided to take it, watched it, so we'll go from there. But I just burnt through the Witch and the Beast, and I loved it. Now I gotta find the manga and go from there. I'm currently watching Nair, Neir, and still watching Blue Lock, Dorohedoro, watching that as it drops, and I'm also still watching Daemons of the Shadow Realm, which is so good. Although somebody did point out to me that his daemons are left and right, and somebody goes, well, are they always on the screen left and right? I'm like, so now I went back and watched them, and no, they are not always on the left and right. Kinda, but not always. So, that's where I'm at right now currently. And hopefully at the end of next month, me and Joe's buddy Logan will be going to see Bleach. The first 3 episodes of Core 4 are dropping in theaters, and I am pumped for it, and so are they. So, hopefully. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are not going to bring you 1, but hopefully 2 OVAs at the end of the night. I'm going to surprise you with them. I'm not going to tell you what they are, because I don't want to tell you what they are. So, here, after credits, we're going to hopefully bring you 2 more shows. If they do not let me do that here, then I'm going to move them over to Patreon, so you can watch over there anyway. So, alright. So, I have the ongoing joke that I am old man anime. I know a few people who are in anime that are older than me. I know a couple. But they're kind of set in their ways on what they watch. But I do have a lot of friends who are younger than me, and they are big in anime. Some of them are even at my level. Although I'm not on the same level as the Joe. I'm not probably on the same level as the Logan, because they watch even more than I do. They don't even watch what I watch. But they also read the weekly stuff. I don't read it until it's in book format, and then I get caught up, which I'm playing hell with on Chainsaw Man. And I'm now currently on book 11. And it gets weird, and if you go back and if you're currently in them first year's worth, the first season, I will tell you this much: you go and you prepare yourself. You get ready, because when this happens, you're gonna freak out. So, alrighty. So, we're gonna tie it up for the night. We're gonna bring this to an end. I know I will not be here, and I know I jumped off pretty early, but I have to get up early in the morning tomorrow. At this point, the show drops. I'm getting up in 3 hours, so That's why I'm not on here. So, alright, so we're bringing it to an end. Remember, man, give anime a chance. Find something that you like. If you like horror, try find a horror anime. If you like the supernatural, find supernatural anime. I'm not a sports guy, but man, I really been liking Blue Lock. That being said, the first season, I believe, is better than the second season, but it's still good. Some people even said that a lot of anime just need to end after the first, maybe in the second season, because they go too long. I get it. I understand it. I mean, it's a little way with a lot of just regular television shows. They should have ended after the first couple of seasons, not dragged it out and made it bad. But then you get the ones that will last forever that you love to this day. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, all that fun stuff. So on that note, we're going to bring her to an end. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Go over to Patreon, help us out over there. And we do appreciate every little bit you do over there. Go to patreon.com/grouptherapytv. And, yeah. So, we're just going to let you guys have it for tonight. Take care. And we'll see you all there. And, hopefully, if you come see me, I'll be at the Jim and Dan show here in a few hours. So, if you're in Ohio and you want to go to a cheap comic book show, I think it's like $3 to get in. So, you can come in there, and if you come over and you find the captain, I will help you. I will hook you up. Maybe I'm giving you a couple of discounts. Remember that. So, from the captain and the Vince, we want you to take care and see you all there. And what do you say, Vince? What do you say, Vince? What do you say, Vince? He says bye. Bye.
No, I didn't.
Well, it's too late because I said bye for you.
貧乏は嫌じゃ。お父っつぁん、寝てないと。貧乏に負けた。いいえ、世間に。
脱走した3人はいずれも軍隊出身の凶悪殺人犯で、特技は破壊工作、趣味は人殺しという筋金入りの殺し屋です。事件の背後関係その他については現在調査中ということです。次のニュースです。
皆さんおはようございます。今日から新年度です。2年3年に進級された方々、また見事難関を突破されめでたくこの学園に入学された新入生の皆さん、これからの1年、苦しいことや楽しいこと、嬉しいことや悲しいことが皆さんを待ち受けて、幸いにも君は新入生？
悪い、遅刻だったか？
いや、そういうことじゃなくて、うちはバイク通学は禁止なんだけど。
あ、そう。
三代よ。レイカの後に続いてください。
ですが、あの穴ではロールスロイスが入るには。
なせばなる。なさねばならぬ。何事も。
はい。
日本の道路事情って相変わらずね。こんなに遅くなっちゃうなんて。
これまたリムジンとは豪勢ですな。もしかすると君も新入生？おお！
地面を這ってくるなんてまだまだ甘ちゃんね。あら？殺だな。なんで警察が？来てもおかしくない状況ね。
お嬢さん。これは、では。
どうぞ。
ありがとう。校長先生、遅くなりまして申し訳ございません。
あらま、警察に先導されての投稿とは驚いた。
キミコ、あら、これは皆さんお揃いでいいお天気ですわね。天気のことなんか聞いてねえよ。こりゃ一体何の騒ぎだ？何のって護衛ですわ、私の。いいのか、警察や機動隊私物化して。あら、私たちの場合当然のことですわ。だってお嬢様ですもの。
綾小路公子、その双子の妹みゆき、龍崎陽子、周麗華、ニーナ・キーロフ、以上5人は質実に生きる人民大衆の敵である。よって我々は天に代わり5人に罰を下すことにした。
というわけなんですよ。とにかくこのような脅迫ビデオが届いた以上、警察としては放ってはおけません。なぜこのお嬢さん方の個人資産だけで日本の国家予算に匹敵するんですからな。国家予算？
違う。国家予算じゃなくて日本の GNP と同じくらいなの。
GNP！ すると犯人の目的は金ですか？
そこが問題ですわ。政治目的か、あるいは金か。いえ、 もしかするとごく近くにいる者が怨恨から私たちを狙っているのかも。
どういうことだ？このハイスクールの中に犯人がいるとでも？
実はそのことなのですが。
お嬢様、お待たせしました。
あら、刑事さん、ありがとう。
ここでいいですか？
それはこっち
へ。しかし大変ですね。通学のたびにこれだけの衣装を持ち歩くのは。
レディーとして当然のことですわ。どうかしら、この衣装。
いやー、もうお似合いで。
本当にそう思います？
ええ。
ね、刑事さん。
はい。
もっと素敵な服も用意してあるんですのよ。夜しか着ないやつ。
夜？
みたい？
チェンジャー！
犯人が学園内部にいるとかって話はどうなったんだ？
そう、それですよ、刑事さん。何か心当たりでも。そんなもんを。まあ、それにしても女学校の経営なんてストレスがたまるでしょうな。いや、まったく。ここだけの話、ムラワラっと来ることもあるでしょうな。まあ、その時には。野村！こやつをしっ捕らえろ！はい！私は無実だ！
こんな時にシャワーだなんてのんきなやつ。
本田重工浜名湖工場より開発中の戦闘機 V ストール97が何者かによって強奪されました。関係者の話によりますと、
日本は物騒ね。私たちの事件はニュースになってないみたい。
脅迫ビデオなんてどうせいたずらよ。なのに刑事と来たら。ったく、特別貴賓室だかなんだか知んねえけど、いつまでここにいなきゃなんねえんだ？犯人が捕まるまでじゃない？
私、お腹が空いた。
はい、こちら聖火学園特別室。これは警視総監殿ですか？
警視総監？
なんでもない、大人の話だ。
さてと、邪魔者がいなくなったところで、どういたします？
どうもしねえよ。
よろしいの？そんなこと言ったん。今回は皆さんの命がかかっているのですよ。おまけにあんな頼りない刑事と一緒だなんて。それでも我慢できまして。それではこうしませんこと？口うるさい刑事から逃れて、とりあえずホテルリッチにでも身を隠すっていうのは。
そうね。警部補、いまいち頼りないし。
でもどうやって逃げるね？それなら私に任せてちょうだい。今の電話を傍受できる？警察無線か？任せな。
通常警察無線はデジタル信号で変調されており、動画機はいいから早くしてよ。分かってるよ。オッケー。警部補の電話番号も分かったぜ。
わかりました。では。ほほう、いくら強がりを言ってみても凶悪犯の恐怖にはかなわんと見える。
刑事さん、
なんだ？用があるならはっきり言え。
それがその。これでよし。
こちら聖火学園特別室。
私だ。
お、これは警視総監殿。先ほどは
5人の身辺警護の件で極秘に話したいことがある。直ちにこちらへ戻ってくれ。
は？
なぜ？
盗聴の恐れがあるのでこれ以上電話では話せん。命令だ、早く来い。
わかりました。
人目についてはならん。念のため変装してこい。以上だ。
どうしたのですか？レディーの前でいきなり。
うるさい。これもう任務だ。それより何か代わりの服はないか？
こんなのあったよ。これ使えるかね？
何あの化け物。あんな格好で外に出たら狙撃隊に撃たれちゃうよ。
それはそれでよろしいのじゃなくて？
まあいいか。それではプロの変装をご披露しましょう。いくら特技だからって女子高生があんな中年になれるの？
心配ご無用。一度会った人物ならその骨格を読み取り、一度聞いた声なら国籍性別を問わず真似てしまうところが彼女のすごいところよ。
それじゃ行くとしますか。
ようこ、声。
これでいいかな？異常はないか？なんだ？
大したことではないのですが、不審な女子高生が一人。
そのことなら心配いらん。
私はてっきり女子高生に化けた変質者かと。
本日の身辺警護は解除された。先ほど空港の別動隊が3人の凶悪犯を逮捕したという連絡があった。よって本学園の特別警戒は解除された。全員直ちに撤収せよ。はっ。
早く逃げないと当たりますわよ。
あれ何かね？
脅迫状いたずらじゃなかったみたいね。
まあ素敵。
何これ
？1920年代の前衛芸術じゃないかしら。
違うんじゃねえか？
もうすぐ12時よ。
なんで開かねえんだ。どうやら単独犯じゃないようですわね。
こうなったら窓から。
110と
ジャミング、妨害電波か。犯人グループの中にその筋のプロがいるってことですよね。つまり軍人が。
大佐、俺の出番はまだか？
お前さんの出番はないよ、軍曹。あと6分で急行車は吹っ飛ぶ。もし出てこようとすればそちらのダンディーな注意がね。
銃撃が止んだわ。
あと5分もないよ。
任しとけって。メカは私の得意分野。よっと。この3本のコードのどれかを切りゃ次元装置は止まるってわけだ。
すごい。さすがはメカの天才ね。
問題は3本のうちどれを切るかだ。
青よ、青を切るのです。 る私の超能力が信じられないというの？てめえには騙されっぱなしだ。ほら、ご覧になって。私がスプーン曲げに成功した時の写真。余計に信じられんわ。早くするね。どうしたのそれ？服の中に隠してたのよ。普段は鳥を撃つのに使ってるんだけどね。
おい。
さあ、今のうちよ。殺しちゃいましたのね。
俺の美しい顔は
すごいわ、レイカ。このくらい昼飯前で。だったらさっさとやれよ。とにかく早く脱出しませんこと。みゆきは逃げませんの？その必要はね。これだ。
一歩も通さん。
あと2分もないわ。ここはレイカに任せるね。さあ、今のうちに。レイカ、任せた。
待て。
レイカがやられちまう。キミコ、どうするの？皆さん、祈りましょう。ありがとう、レイカ。あなたが教えてくれた愛と勇気、私たちは忘れません。さあ行きましょう。おい！
これまでだ、お嬢さんたち。
どうしよう。あと1分だ。お嬢様、怒らせたね。リストバンドを外したレイカに勝てるやつはいないよ。大佐ったらやりすぎですわ。大佐、知り合いか？お嬢様発脚剣。 私の超能力で。超能力？当たりませんでしたね。真面目にやれよ。
私の学園が。
ああ、ご無事だったんですね。
犯人はどうだ。おいえ、黒幕は誰だ。
刑事さん、彼らはプロ中のプロ。たとえ殺されても黒幕の名前なんて言いませんわね。さあ、これで私たち探偵クラブ第一の事件も無事解決ですわね。探偵クラブ？何なのそれ。あら、言ってませんでしたかしら。この度私たちがこの学園の課外クラブとして設立することになったんです。聞いてないよ。今度の事件でも明らかなように、私たち5人は常に犯罪者に狙われています。いいえ、世のため人のためにも結束して犯罪に立ち向かう組織が必要ですわ。
なるほど。それでクラブ結成のデモンストレーションとして殺し屋を雇い、私らを襲わせたってわけか。
どういうこと君子。本当なのそれ。素晴らしい推理ですわ。さすが探偵クラブの一員ね。おい。でも証拠がありませんわね。冗談じゃないよ。レイカ殺されかけたよ。でも結果的には皆さん無事でしたし、終わりよければ全てよしですわ。校長先生。
はい。
校舎ですけれど1000億円もあれば元通りにできますよね。
1000億？
明日にでもお届けするよううちの者に言っておきます。
はい。
これにて一件落着。おめでたいですわね。
突然舞い降りた嵐の
トシです。名前が投資に似ていると言われたトシです。
似てる。
トシ投資投資投資投資のこと好き？
大好き。
聞いてください。トシ
投資ならトッシー。
DMM.com
証券。
明治
自己的先輩。
仕事中のやつはいかがなものか、そんな意見もありますが、これはもはや必需品。
チョコレート効果。
働く人の常識なんです。あ、すでに皆さんのデスクには納品済みです。
仕事的かよ。
さあみんなで働く人にも明治チョコレート効果、ワークチョコレートバランスってことで。
Grams。
バグがある。作者に文句言わなくちゃ。レナのパパはレナに超甘いんだよね。きっとなんかおねだりするから逃げたんだよ。じゃあねー。バイバイ。今夜また電話するかも。
西ヨーロッパサイトからサイバーナキストが破壊工作を仕掛けたという情報が入った。
情報ですか。そういった情報はここにも入ってきてます。
デマゴーグだというのか。
いえ、いかなる情報にも私たち情報監察官は注意を払っています。本当にサイバーナキストがクラッキングを目論んでいるなら、レベル3以上のネットワークをクローズしなくてはなりません。
そんなことをしたら日本は孤立してしまう。
そうならないようにここでせき止めるのです。
とにかく用心してくれ。
厄介ですね、サイバーナキストなんて。
このネットワークに依存しきった世界では最も重大な犯罪だという自覚がないんだ。
メールが届きました。誰だろう。あなたは一人ぼっちじゃないわ。ルシア。ルシア？誰？ルシアって誰だろう。やめてよ、私耳とか弱いんだから。それってなんかエッチっぽくない？アリス、早く着替えないと間に合わないよ。
夏の学校に備えてスクーバダイビングのブリーフィングを行います。ダイビングは一人ではダメ。必ず誰かと一緒に潜るように。万が一他に助けてくれる人がいなかったら命に関わる。はい。じゃあまず1班、水に入って。行きます。
私まだちゃんと泳げないのに。
2班
だったら1班に入ればいいじゃない。だってアリスとレナと別々になるのやだもん。
早くプールから上がりなさい。消毒薬が流出、メモリが消えた。
皆さん、学校のメインサーバーのメモリが事故で消えてしまいました。復旧に時間がかかるので今日は早退してください。
光林銀行の預金データが消えて取り付け騒ぎが起きました。方々のメモリが消滅しています。
私は誰？何も思い出せない。
バカ野郎、どこ見てんだ。信号は赤だろ。
俺、車の運転忘れちまった。
みんなどうしちゃったの？
急に記憶をなくしちゃったみたい。メモリが、あの耳につけたナビが人の記憶を消すウイルスを流してるんだ。
これってまさか。
サイバーナキスト。
ただいま。お願いします。これって何？
アイソレーションタンクよ。体と同じ質量でプカプカ浮かんでリラックスするの。
それって痩せられるの？
いやーね、私痩せる必要なんてねえ、アリスちゃん。
何してんの？昨日の夜ね、新しいウイルスバスターのプログラムを書いたの。女の子が夜に何してんだか。サイバーランドのどこかでメモリーを勝手に消しちゃうウイルスがいるんだよ。
プロトコル成立。
このプログラムはそれを探知して消しちゃえるの。すごい。ファイルトランスファ
ー。警告します。アリスの宝箱のデータ消去を実行してもいいですか？
警告します。アリスの宝箱のデータ消去を実行してもいいですか？
いいわけないじゃない。
もう一度確認します。消去していいですか？
どうしてダメって言ってるじゃない。
確認しました。あと30秒でメモリデータが全て初期化されます。あと20秒でメモリデータが全て初期化されます。15、14、
どうしてこんなことに。
12、11、10、
パパのデータが。
8、
パパの思い出が全部そこにあるのに。
5、4、3、2、1。
なんだ可愛い女の子じゃないの。驚いたぜ。これは大人に悪さしたバカだ。
サイバーナキスト。
そうさ、サイバーランドに地上の世界の法律など無用だ。俺たちは自由なんだ。それを知らせてやるのさ。
私にもっと力があれば。
何をしたんだ。俺がログインしてるのに強制切断する気か。
何が起こったの？
あなたの意識だけをサイバーランドに呼んだの、アリス。あなたは一人ぼっちじゃないの、アリス。
でもパパのデータが。
無事よ、安心して。あなたにあげたいものがあるの。
何これ？プログラム？待って、ちゃんと読ませて。
あなたはここに自由に来られるようになるの。サイバーランドはあなたの世界よ、アリス。
早すぎる。待って。夢か。
ルシア？サイバーランドはあなたの世界よ、アリス。
プログラム？
であるから解の値を代入すれば方程式が成り立つ。
仮想ボディに意識を転送するには全身の電位を完全に
地上マイナス AX
検知させないといけない。
12。
アリス、どこ行くの？サイバーランド。急いで。早くウルフを止めないとみんな記憶をなくしちゃう。待って、アリス。5、6、7。ただいま。
レーナー、タンク地下に運んだけど何に使うの？
ダイエット。 クに入って。中に入ったら目を閉じて体を楽にして。サイバーランドにダイビングするからみんな離れないでね。なんだか怖い。私なんか楽しい。ルシア、これでいいんだね。ダイブイン。
3人の意識をサイバーランドに転送。
サイバーゲートだよ。気をつけて。ここは情報が激しく流れるところだから流されないように。すごい力。頑張って。ほら見えたよ。ウェッブのネットワークなんだこれ。その最上部。私たちがいつも情報をやり取りしてるのはサイバーランドの一番上の階層なの。あれ、ジュリなんかスタイルが良くなってない？それになんか大人っぽいかも。そういうレナだっていつもよりナイスボディ。自分がこうありたいって姿になっちゃうんだよきっと。
あーすごいや。女の子が完全にメタファライズしてる。悔しい。僕って結構クールなハッカーだけどここまでのメタファライズはできないぞ。
ねえ、ここレベル1なんでしょ？レベル3なんていけるの？どこまでいけるかわからないけどルシアがくれた力私信じてる。ルシア？うん。ここがレベル2。システム管理する人が行き来する階層。
小俣さん、何者かがレベル2に侵入しました。それも3人。
まさかサイバーナキスト。
レベル2を超えていく。
まずい。そこは
レベル3に向かってます。
なんだかお墓みたい。寂しいね。ここがメモリバンクの階層レベル3。
やはり来たな。こんなところまで潜ってくるとは大したハッカーだ。俺が食ってやる。おいたをする子は二度とリアルワールドの体に戻れないよ。お仕置きをしなきゃな。
みんなの大事な思い出を消してしまうなんて。レナ、ナビにタッチ。レナ。トラップ。
ウィルス探知。くそ、こんなところに。しかし、じゃあこの3人は。
グアン、レベル3をメタファライズできないのか？
まだそこまでのシステムは組んでません。
何かが起こったんだ。
どうやって潜った？そこまで人間の姿でいられるのはどうしてなんだ？システムを教えてくれたら話してやってもいいんだぜ。これはなんだ？なんだ？
私たちはサイバーランドの悪い人を倒す力をもらってるの。本当？
何？
ルシア、信じていいのね。アリス、サイバーランドを守って。 早くエキジットしないとあなたは一生ここから出られなくなる。
それはどうかな、お嬢ちゃん。
あなたはこれでサイバーランドには来れない。
サイバーナキストに恥をかかせたな。覚悟しておけ、おけよ。
私だってあんなの素手でやれたよ。さあ、私たちもエキジットしなきゃ。
なお、原因不明のメモリバンク連続テロは何者かによるウイルス駆除で各メモリバンクともに無事復旧している模様です。情報省ではこの事件に関しては調査中とのコメントを発表して。
誰かがサイバーランドを救った。それだけは確かだ。しかし一体誰が。
嘘です。私だって切れるもん。ゴリゴリのアダルティーなもう超大人な水着。無理だってば。ジュリは夏までにちゃんとダイエットをしなきゃね。あ、信号変わっちゃう。うわ、待ってよ。さよなら言う代わりに微笑 崎アリスです。サイバーランドを守るためとはいえ、あんな気持ち悪いのと戦うのはもうゴリゴリ。さて次回はサイバーランドで会ったチャーリーという男の子にジュリが一目惚れ。でもそのチャーリーは命を狙われてるの。ジュリは必ず守ってみせるって言うけど、なんか訳ありで心配。アリス・イン・サイバーランドダイブ2、サイバーランドクライシスでダイブイン。
笑いと涙と感動、これがギャルベンチャーゲームアリス・イン・サイバーランド好評発売中。グラムズ
ゲームの中でドラマが進むストーリーテリングシミュレーション RPG クオバデス2惑星教習オバンレイ。
グラムズ
未熟無情されど美しくあれ。デスティにふさわしくない、こんなんじゃきっと物足りないくらい語っとけばうまくいく。物金愛こともう自己顕示飽きた。レジャブ何かそんな不満なんだ、散々わがまま語っといてこれ以上他に何がいる。そんなところも割と嫌いじゃない。もう聞き飽きたんだよそのセリフ。
めたって愛してどうして言われたって遊びだけなら簡単で真剣交渉めちゃくちゃで思いもしない重い言葉何度使い古せのかどうせ期待してたんだレキレスでもいいよだけのフレーズもかかと持ち上がる言葉だけにして空気を読んだ雨降らないでよ遊びだけなら簡単で真剣交渉尻滅裂で思いもしない重い嘘はタブーにしなくちゃねきっと期待してたんだでキレースでも公式通りのフレーズもかかと上がる癖も